What's going on, Clever TV peeps? I'm your host, Dana Ward, hanging with Matthew Scott Montgomery.
What's up, you guys?
And we're talking all about the Fred sequel.
That's right.
The movie, Night of the Living Fred.
In 3D.
In 3D?
Yeah.
Whoa! It's coming up. You're in it.
I am.
Fill us in. What's going on?
Lucas, who plays Fred, is a good friend of mine, actually. He's my buddy. And I obviously
In real life
in
or
real
in the
life,
movie or both?
In real life. Isn't
Okay.
that crazy? In real life, I think we're getting dinner tonight, actually. No joke.
whoa,
I'm dead
crazy.
to name drop. But anyway, the production company Varsity Pictures, who's doing Night of the Living Fred in 3D, work on So Random, and after one So Random episode, they were like, "You're really good for this part in Night of the Living Fred." So I went over. I literally left rehearsal one day, walked to the other side of the lot, auditioned, and went right back into rehearsal
Oh my
and got the
gosh,
part.
that's crazy.
And when I shot it as well, I went straight from work to go shoot it, and then came back. So like they can fit that stuff when your schedule's full, like mine is.
awesome.
It's like I'm really glad I got to figure it out. In so much that I didn't even know the movie was in 3D until after I shot it.
Oh,
and so like
as an actor, nothing changes for you
well,
when you're
you know
actually
what? In
shooting
retrospect,
a 3D
the
movie.
camera's a little different. Like,
Okay.
like the camera was there was like a few lenses that would zoom in and out a little bit. But like, I've had the craziest best summer ever. So like when I was shooting, you don't have time to think about a whole lot. You're like, what's going on in the scene? What are my lines? What's like do it, and then I got to get back to So Random. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't realize it until afterwards. Like I got done shooting, and
Insane.
everyone's like, it's a 3D movie. How was it working with that? And I was like, oh, it was
really?
great. Like, oh, the 3D was crazy. And then I was like, it was in 3D. Wow.
What do you do in the movie? Who are
There's,
you?
I play a disgruntled teenage manager of a restaurant. And I am way too young to be working there, and I'm angry about it. And Fred comes in at one point, and I'm not gonna give too much away, but Fred comes in at one point, and I mistake him for an employee at the restaurant, and I give him a really, really hard time.
Oh my
And Fred kind
goodness.
of gets caught up, and next thing you know, he's working at the restaurant.
Oh,
So
cool.
I play like a really angry, like this, like angry, like I don't want to be working here, like I hate my job, like kind of thing guy. You know what I mean? So you'll get to see me being angry in 3D. I think Halloween.
that
I think
much
it's coming
more
out on
angry,
Halloween.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
That much
it's
more
3
angry.
times as angry. Yeah.
And of course, we want to know, what was it like working with Lucas Cruikshank?
He's great. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of like young people on the set, so like he and I
Mm-hmm.
bonded really quickly because like the rest was like adults, you know what I mean? And his life is so nuts. He's got like all kinds of stuff going around. There's
Right.
like, you know, it was nice that like in between crazy stuff, like people wanting our attention for things, you know, we just kind of sat down and got to become pretty good friends just by like, you know, because we're around the same age and like getting to know each other in between the craziness, like in our downtime. Our trailers were like next to one another, and he knew about So Random before, and he was like, I'd love to be on So Random. I was like, maybe, I don't know, let's figure it out. You know what I mean? He would be great at that. And Fred's on the show. Sterling plays Fred on So
yeah.
Random, which Lucas had seen, thought was funny. So Sterling plays Fred before, and he plays him again later this season as well.
So it seems
in a
like
sketch.
Lucas really just needs to have
Fred's been on the show, so Lucas needs to be on the
Yeah,
show
exactly,
now. Right?
exactly. And one last question,
Yeah.
why is it called Night of the Living Fred?
I can't tell you that.
What?
You have to see it to find
I'm sure
out.
it's kind of spooky or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least we can know that.
It's right up. I'm all about all things Halloween and 3D and creepy stuff, and it's right up that alley. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There might be some bloodsuckers in the movie. I don't know.
Just maybe. Just maybe.
I don't know.
Well, we're just going to have to wait and see, you guys. Make sure you stay posted to Clever TV for more info on Night of the Living Fred. Thanks so much to Matthew Scott Montgomery for joining us today.
Thanks, Dana.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.